Get ready for an eargasm as you listen to unsolicited advice from that chick you know, and that chick you know would be me, India L. Trotter. Sit back, relax, and get ready for a full dose of real talk. Enjoy the podcast, and note, this podcast is for mature audiences only.
Hello. Hello, everyone. It is I, your favorite podcaster. Am I your favorite? I hope I am. Anyway, first let me apologize. I know I'm a little stuffy. I just took some Zyrtec because my allergies are kicking my ass today. But in any event, for those who don't know, you are listening to unsolicited advice from that chick you know, and that chick you know is me, India L. Trotter. And let me see, I don't even know where to start. So last time we spoke, I had a little friend. Did I say I had a little friend? I may have mentioned to you that I had a friend that I was in a pseudo, and as I say pseudo, I'm doing the little quotation marks, pseudo relationship. Well, that shit is over. You know, it's kind of like, poof, you're gone. Just that fast. Kind of like, you ever watched the movie Usual Suspects, and the guy, well, you don't know he's Kaiser Sose, but at the end, he's like, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was to make you think that he didn't exist. And then he's like, poof, with his fingers, poof, you're gone. Yeah, that's how my relationship was. It's just out of here. So, in any event, it made me do some thinking and some soul searching, and made me want to talk about this dating game and what's going on out here in this dating world. So, today's topic, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, will be searching for BAE and other dating bullshit. Y'all know that it's some bullshit. But anywho, we gonna talk about that shit today. All right? All right. Let's get started.
Now, all the ladies in the place, if you got real hair, real fingernails, if you got a job, you going to school, and you don't need nobody to help you handle your business, make some noise.
Ho, let me clear my throat. Ho. Have mercy, baby. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. Let me clear my throat and talk to y'all fellas for a moment. I'm gonna talk to both the fellas and the females. You know, I try to keep it 100 with you both. But you know, a lot of times these men want to know what you bring to the table, and we're like, listen, I bring a lot to the table, but what do you bring to the table? Because we both got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, and I'm not the most biblically referenced person that you know. Like, I don't know all the Bible verses, and I can't quote from Genesis to Revelations, but I do know some scripture. And when the Bible talks about being equally yoked, that is some real shit. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to talk about the Bible and say real shit at the same time, but I just did. So, anywho, being equally yoked, meaning you bring the exact same thing to the table that I bring to the table. You know, that we are compatible, that we are comparable, that we have the same things, that we are like-minded, that we are going in the same direction. That's what that means. At least that's what it means to me. So I started this segment with, the let me clear my throat snippet because, we women out here, we got real jobs, real hair, real fingernails, and we just trying to handle our business. And then y'all men are coming at us like we don't have any value. Like we're not bringing nothing to the table. See, some of these men out here talk to you like you don't have shit. And I've had to remind some folks, like, I got a house, I have a car, I have a job. So it's not of consequence to me. You not saying nothing to me when you say you have a house, you have a car, and you have a job. We both got the same shit. So if you're looking for somebody who wants to glorify the shit that you have, then you need to find you a chick that don't got shit. Because there's plenty of us out here who do have it. And I think that a lot of times people get it fucked up. And it goes both ways, but don't get it fucked up. So don't worry about what I got to bring to the table. Worry about what you got to bring to the table. And then we'll meet at the table and we'll decide whether or not we can both sit down and eat together. And you know I'm always hungry. So it's funny because when I talk to my friends or people I know about online dating, nobody does it, but everybody does it. So it's funny to me. But nonetheless, I've been on POF. Y'all might find me. Y'all might see me on there. I'm a little hottie. But anyway, I've been on POF. And let me just say that it is like a 3-ring circus. And you got to weed through these clowns to find some diamonds in the rough. And they are out there. But damn it to hell, some of y'all men on this site are funny. First of all, I mean, I think that I'm like an average woman. I'm not the most attractive because, you know, there's some beautiful women out there. But I'm not the least attractive. And I just want some of y'all men to look at you and then look at me and say, maybe I shouldn't try to talk to her. I mean, because we're not even, and I'm not even saying that on some conceited, arrogant nonsense. I'm just saying, if you read my profile and my profile says to you that I don't want to date a man who is shorter than 5'10" with no teeth, then maybe you shouldn't say anything to me. This is not your time to shoot your shot. No, not now. This is not a good idea. But of course, I'll just ignore you. But why should I have to? Like, again, look at you, then look at me. I know that's some asshole shit to say, but come on, online dating. And just a little tidbit, men. We women, we want to know that you have teeth. And I know teeth is my thing, but smile in at least one of your pictures. Smile, take your sunglasses off, no prison poses. Don't put your kids in the pics. Stop trying to, I don't know what some of these pictures are about. Like, if I see a picture with guns in it, I'm not talking to you. Stop putting your guns and shit on the fucking dating site. The hell is going on? I don't want Yosemite Sam. Although Yosemite Sam does have a beard. But I don't want shoot 'em up Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that dude. And I don't want a dude who looks good until he opens his mouth and then half his teeth are missing. If you are afraid to show your teeth on the picture in a dating site, what the fuck are you going to do when we meet in person? Get your ass off the dating site. I don't even know how I got on the dating site. Was I talking about how hard it is? I don't know. It's just so hard. It's hard to cipher through the bullshit. But understand, I've met some good guys. Shout out to the good guys that I've met. I won't mention you individually, but all right then. I'm moving on. Ladies, I think we need to get better at listening to what these here men say. Well, I know I've gotten better, but I need y'all to get better. It's like that. We all need to get better at listening to what they say, because we hear them, but then in our minds, we kind of misconstrue what they say and make it something different. But we really need to listen. If a man tells you that he's not really ready for a relationship, let's see where it goes. Don't listen. Don't hear the let's see where it goes. Hear the I'm not ready for a relationship. Listen to that shit. That's the important shit to listen to, not the let's see where it goes. Because That can be translated in so many different ways. Let's see where it goes. Maybe in your mind, you're thinking, let's see where it goes. Maybe that will change. And he's saying, let's see where this goes. Like, let's just have some fun. There's two different definitions to let's see where it goes. But there is no different definition to I really don't want a relationship right now. Period. Hear that. So when you're dealing with this man, know that he really doesn't want a relationship until he says something different. So govern yourself accordingly. That's one of my mothers. Like Candace says that all the time. Govern yourself accordingly, meaning go with what you know. And what you know is what he is telling you. Listen to that. So that 1 year, 2 year, 3 years down the line, you're not still with this man who's not committing to you because he told you in the beginning what he really didn't want. So I need clarity. I need you to tell me specifically what you want, and until you tell me something different, we go with that. So I'm just saying, listen to the cues, listen to the key phrases. You know, if a guy says to you, well, I live at home with my girlfriend, but, things aren't going that good right now. But I'm feeling you. Because, they say stupid shit like that. I'm living at home with my girlfriend. I don't know what's happening with that, but I'm feeling you. The only part of that sentence that you need to hear is I live at home with my girlfriend. Now, I'm not saying not to mess with dude or to mess with dude because we all have our own moral compass. But understand, the main portion of that phrase that you need to hone in on is I live at home with my girlfriend. So anything that comes your way after that is your own fault. So if he never leaves his girlfriend and he continues to live with his girlfriend and he continues to mess with you, that's on you. If his girlfriend pops up and pops you in the eye, that's on you. Because all the other shit that he said, you don't even need to listen to that. You can hear it, but don't take that shit in. Don't listen to the, but I want to be with you. You can't want to be with me if you were her. So you don't want to be with me because if you wanted to be with me, you wouldn't be living with your girlfriend. See what I'm saying, ladies? You got to hear the right shit. You got to listen to the right shit. Learn how to listen. You hear, but listen to the key phrases. That's all I'm saying. And, and we could go on and on with this. Like, there's things that men say. You can hear some shit, but the shit that you really need to listen to is the important shit that they say. Go with the key phrases. Don't make up in your mind based on, oh, well, he really wants to be with me. He told me he wants to be with me. No, bitch, he don't want to be with you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say bitch because I try not to call women bitches. I normally say chick. So no chick, he don't want to be with you. Because he's with who he want to be with. He want to be with her and he want to make you secondary. And okay, I'm not judging. If you're okay with being secondary, I'm okay with you being secondary. But should you be okay with that? I don't know. Anyway, after all, we're in this dating game so that we can find the one, the person that makes us feel special, the person who takes care of us. And I don't mean take care of us like in a financial sense, but more so emotional, having some companionship, that kind of taking care of. I mean, we're looking for that person. And in order to find him, you're going to have to really hone into your listening skills and listen to what some of these men are bringing to you when you meet them. A lot of them are telling you up front that they're not the guy for you. The question is, are you listening? So as I mentioned earlier, I had a little friend a couple months back, and I really liked him. It's really unfortunate that it didn't work out. But one of the things that I have learned in this dating game is I no longer argue. I don't have to argue with you because I say what I got to say and then I keep it moving. And going back to some of the things that I just said previously, I also listen. I listen, I hear, I watch, and I am secret squirrel, I spy, super sleuth. So don't fucking play with me, gentlemen. But anyway, so this guy that I'm dating, he would always come to my house. I would never come to his.
Hell no.
And I got a problem with that. Because I feel like if we're in a committed relationship,